Lila had a balloon. Not just any balloon, it was big, round, and red. So red it looked like a giant cherry. Lila gripped the string tightly. Her best friend Max stood beside her, eyes wide. "Wow, Lila, that is a big balloon," Max said. Lila grinned. "It's not just a balloon, Max, it's an adventure balloon. It can fly us anywhere." Max wiggled his toes, excitement and nerves mixing. "Are you sure it can fly?" Lila patted the balloon. It bobbed as if nodding yes. The sun shone in the bright blue sky, a perfect day for adventure. "Of course it can fly," Lila declared. "It even has a basket, see? A little brown basket hung from the string, just big enough for two." Lila tugged the string and the basket wiggled on the grass. "We just have to get in and tell it where to go," she explained. Max giggled. "A listening balloon." Carefully Lila climbed in. Max followed. The basket swayed, making them laugh. Lila held the string. Max gripped the basket's edge. They looked at each other and grinned. Ready and set. "Okay, big red balloon," Lila shouted. "Let's go on an adventure, up, up, and away!" With a gentle whoosh, the balloon lifted off the ground. The world below shrank as they rose higher. Max's heart raced with excitement. Lila squeezed his hand. This was the start of something magical. The wind tugged at their hair. The balloon floated above rooftops and treetops. Max pointed at the shrinking houses. "Look how small everything is," Lila laughed. "We're really flying." The adventure balloon soared, carrying two best friends into the sky. They waved goodbye to the ground. The journey had begun, and the big red balloon carried them toward their first adventure. The ground shrank below as the balloon floated higher. Max shouted, "Whee!" as clouds drifted by like fluffy sheep. "Look, Lila, that cloud looks like a bunny!" Max pointed. Lila giggled. "And that one looks like ice cream." Soon the balloon floated down toward a sunny place with tall, twisty trees. "Where are we going, balloon?" Lila asked, patting its side. The balloon aimed for a clearing where something tall and yellow stood. It was a giraffe, wearing a silly blue hat and giggling. "Hee hee ho ho ha ha!" The giraffe laughed. The balloon landed gently on the grass. Lila and Max peeked over the basket. One giggling giraffe. "Hello," said Lila. "Why are you giggling?" The giraffe pointed to a bright orange mango. "I have one delicious mango, but I can't decide if I should eat it now or save it for later. It's a funny problem." Lila and Max looked at each other. One giraffe, one mango. "You should eat it now," said Max. "It looks yummy." The giraffe blinked. "You think so?" "Yes," said Lila. "It's the perfect snack for a giggling giraffe." The giraffe took a big bite. You're right. Thank you, friends." They waved goodbye as the balloon lifted off again. The adventure continued with the giggling giraffe waving below. Up, up, and away. The balloon sailed over treetops and streams. "I wonder what we'll see next," Max said. "Maybe something blue," Lila guessed. The balloon drifted toward a jungle filled with big leafy trees. "Ooh, ooh, ah, ah, oopsie daisy," came a silly sound. Two bright blue monkeys swung from a vine, trying to reach bananas just out of reach. One monkey would swing, reach, and miss. Oopsie daisy. The other would try. Ooh, ooh, oopsie. They were two clumsy, hungry blue monkeys. The balloon landed on a sturdy branch. "Hello!" called Max. "Need help? We want those bananas, but they're too high," the monkeys chattered. Lila had an idea. "Maybe our balloon can help." The balloon floated closer. Lila picked two bananas and handed them to the monkeys. "One banana for you and one for you. That makes two bananas for two blue monkeys." The monkeys cheered and did a happy banana dance. Lila and Max laughed, waving goodbye. The balloon soared on to the next adventure. Up they went, waving goodbye to the blue monkeys. The balloon floated over a sparkling pond. Max munched a cookie. This is the best adventure ever. Suddenly they heard a deep booming ribbit. Bowing. Ribbit. The balloon hovered above the water. On a giant lily pad were three shiny green frogs bouncing. One frog crouched and, bowing, leapt high. Then the second, bowing. Then the third, bowing. Three green frogs bouncing and laughing. Lila called, "Hello down there." The frog stopped and looked up. "Ribbit! Hello, are you here to bounce?" asked the second frog. "We're the three bouncing brothers," said the third. "Would you like to count our bounces?" Lila and Max grinned. "Yes, we love counting." The first frog crouched. "One, bowing, the second, two, bowing, the third, three, bowing," the frogs croaked with delight. "Counting makes bouncing better." Lila and Max cheered as the balloon floated away. Waving farewell to the frogs, the balloon continued its journey. The sky turned orange as the sun began to set. Max wondered, what color will we see next? Lila guessed, maybe purple. Just then, a sweet song floated on the breeze. The balloon followed the music to a silvery tree. 4 purple birds perched in a row singing a silly song. Lila called, "Your song is beautiful." The birds fluffed their feathers, but one looked sad. "We have 4 singers, but only 3 parts." Max had an idea. "Add a new part, doo-da-day." The birds tried it. Tweet tweedledee, doo-da-day, it was perfect. Hooray, a part for all 4 of us. They sang their new song as the balloon floated away. The sun painted the sky pink and orange as the balloon floated down to a grassy savanna. Lila yawned. "I think our adventure is almost over." Max hoped for one more friend. They heard a tiny, squeaky roar. 5 little yellow lions peeked out, trying to roar but only managing mews and squeaks. Max asked, "What's the matter? We're supposed to be fierce, but we just want to play and tickle," whispered the littlest lion. Lila smiled. "There's nothing wrong with liking tickles," Max agreed. "Tickle parties are more fun than roaring." The lion's eyes lit up. "A tickle party?" Lila and Max wiggled their fingers and tickled the lions. Soon, all 5 were rolling in the grass, giggling with delight. It was much better than roaring. The balloon waited patiently. Lila and Max waved goodbye to their new friends. The sky turned deep blue as stars appeared. The balloon tugged its string, ready to go home. Lila and Max counted stars as they floated up. 1 red, 2 blue, 3 green, 4 purple, 5 yellow and more. The sky sparkled with every color from their adventure. The balloon drifted gently back to their neighborhood. Soon they saw Lila's house and Max's porch swing. The balloon landed softly in Lila's backyard. The adventure was over. Lila and Max climbed out, tired but happy. They had met so many wonderful friends. Max hugged Lila. "That was the best adventure ever." Lila agreed, "and we did it together." They had helped the giraffe, monkeys, frogs, birds, and lions. They learned that sharing and kindness made everything better. As they said goodnight, they promised the balloon, "We'll go on another adventure soon." The balloon bobbed gently, as if to say, "I'll be waiting." The stars twinkled above, and all was well.